I don't fit in no box, I built my own lane. Truth's my compass and passion's my flame. One day it's love, the next it's news. Sometimes it's pain, sometimes it's the blues. I react, I reflect, I keep it 100. No scripts, no gimmicks, just thoughts unbundled. So if you feel truth, if real is what you seek, you just found home. Welcome to Miss Akemi.
Peace and blessings, family. Welcome on in to another one of Miss Akemi's videos. I want to talk about something real today, something that doesn't get enough light in my opinion. We often hear about love, relationships, and intimacy, but rarely do we talk about the spiritual cost of who we allow, not just into our bodies, but into our lives. Today, I want to break down the story of a woman who shared how her spirit was disturbed after sleeping with a man and how what he carried transferred into her. If you've ever heard of soul ties, this is the conversation for you. You don't want to miss. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive deep.
Sleep with somebody and you the next day you feel different, you feel weird, you procrastinate, you being lazy, you doing this, you doing that. It's because whoever you slept with got that energy and that spirit on them. Story time. So I was sleeping with this guy. We were like really cool. We were business partners, and literally we wasn't in a relationship. We knew that. Like, we may just slip up and do it here and there, but this particular time we slipped up and did it. It was like, okay, the next day I didn't go to bed until like 7, 8 a.m. So the spirit ain't come on me the day after we slept together, because it was just like I was still woke. I was out partying. I didn't go to bed till the following day. So 2 days after we slept together. And when I tell y'all, I was only asleep for 30 minutes. This spirit, and I'm just getting chills. I'm getting sick. Like, I'm feeling weird even talking about it. It got on me, y'all, and it was so ugly in my dream. Like, if our grandparents and our parents be like, you can't just be sleeping, lay down with dog, you get fleas. They basically meaning you lay down with something that ain't no good for you. You picking up everything that dog got. And it's like, when I tell y'all, after I was sleeping with him, I had a lustful spirit. Like, I just wanted to just keep getting it in. I was like just continuously wanting to listen to secular music. That demon was up in me. But when I finally was able to go to sleep when it was night and still dark from like partying, it got up in me. And it was like I had to fight back. Like, it was suffocating me in my dream. Like, I woke up, I could not breathe. This feel like a movie the way I'm telling you, but it's real life. And it's on everything that I love. And it's like I'm telling this story because I was going to keep it to myself to just help somebody out. Like, if you're continuously sleeping with somebody, they didn't make you their only person that you're sleeping with, or they're not like trying to become better in life or make better decisions or stop doing something that just doesn't align with you, cut it off. Because Sinners, that movie, is real. Like, your life can supposed to be going down this street by you continuously to mess with something that God or somebody that God does not have for you, and you would end up down this street and your whole life would be done. Like, I don't care how good he look, she look, how fat her butt is, how big his is. Leave it alone. Don't mess up your life for 5 minutes, or even if y'all can do it for 1 hour. That's temporary. Do not. Because I'm looking at this man's life right now, and it's just like nothing is working out for him. And he swear that like, oh, I pray, I do this. Dude is messed up. And like, girls is so focused on what they see on the outside, but this man is really messed up in the inside. Don't worry about how much money somebody got. Don't worry about how good they look. If it don't feel right, it ain't right.
Let's really sit with this for a second. Have you ever noticed how after being with somebody, you start to take on their ways, maybe their habits, their mood, even thought patterns? This is not by accident. It's because intimacy is an exchange. When you lie with someone, it's not just bodies connecting, it's spirits colliding. This young lady said that when she slept with a man full of lust, she herself became consumed with lust. His urges, his cravings, his lack of control, it all bled into her spirit, and it makes sense because sex is one of the most powerful forms of spiritual communication there is. It's literally designed to create life. So if it can transfer a whole human being into the world, you better believe it can transfer his habits, his demons, and his spirits. Think about this. If he's carrying anger, bitterness, addiction, things like brokenness, you might find yourself battling those very same traits after being intimate with him. This is why so many people feel weighed down after certain encounters. It's not guilt, it's residue. His residue is now sitting in your spirit. This residue we speak of, it can be spiritual residue. Every person you have been with leaves an imprint upon you. Think about it. The world tells us it's just sex, no strings attached. Child, do what you want as long as you protect yourself physically. But what about protecting yourself spiritually? What about protecting your peace of mind? Casual, I'm going to say that again, casual intimacy tricks us into thinking we can walk away untouched. But every time you connect with somebody, you leave with a piece of them and they leave with a piece of you. And let's be real, not everybody deserves that kind of access. There are hidden dangers. One of them is if you keep tying your soul to broken people, eventually your spirit starts to look like theirs. You might not notice it at first. It does usually start small. Maybe you pick up their negativity, their recklessness, their lust, or their lack of discipline. Then one day you wake up wondering, why don't I feel like myself anymore? Another danger is bondage. In my opinion, there's no such thing as casual sex without consequence. It can look like freedom, but if you're not careful, it's actually a chain. You become addicted to the connection even when you know it's damaging you. And the scariest part is it numbs you. The more partners you collect, the less you feel. The sacred bond between two people, which was designed to be pure, meant to be whole, it gets watered down until you don't even recognize its value anymore. Again, sex is never casual. It either builds you up or tears you down. And when it tears you down, it doesn't just affect your body, it disturbs your spirit and misdirects your destiny. We must be selective. Your body is a temple, it's not a playground, not meant for everybody, not supposed to be accessible to everybody. Protecting your spirit means protecting your peace, purpose, and energy. Being selective is not about being picky, it's about being wise. Let's talk real quick about breaking free from toxic soul ties. Self-reflection and acknowledgement are necessary. Spiritual practices have to be implemented and are effective. Things such as prayer, fasting, meditation, therapy. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but letting go is also oftentimes essential. And it doesn't just mean physical separation, it means cleansing your soul. At the end of the day, y'all, intimacy is powerful. Again, it can either build you up or break you down. And the woman who just spoke is a reminder that we can't just think about pleasure. We must think about purpose, also, and consequences. Who we connect with has the ability to alter our entire spirit. Be selective, protect your energy, and remember, not everyone deserves access to your soul. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know, have you ever felt the effects of a soul tie? I want to talk about it. Peace, family.
Box, I built my own lane. Truth's my compass and passion's my flame. One day it's love, the next is new. Sometimes it's pain, sometimes it's the blues. I react, I reflect, I keep it 100. No scripts, no gimmicks, just thoughts unbundled. So if you feel true, if real is what you see, you just found home. Welcome to Miss Akemi.